Yo, what is good, Mets Nation? Welcome back to Mets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to recap the Cincinnati Reds versus New York Mets series that just got wrapped up today. The New York Mets win the series, and they get 2 out of 3 games in Cincinnati, and this was a very interesting series for the New York Mets. We picked up our 50th win, and we are now 50-43 on the season. So before I hop into the video, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to Mets Media, please do not forget to smash that subscribe button, and if you want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, that is at nymets_media, and if you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's jump right into the video. So for those guys that do know, I actually made a whole video dedicated to game 1 of the series, the game where the New York Mets won 15-11. This was the craziest game of the season, so I had to make an entire video talking about that particular game. So in this video, I'm not going to go into game 1. I'm going to really just talk about games 2 and 3. So if you guys did not see my video recapping game 1, I'll leave it down below in the description, so make sure you guys check that out. So let's get into game 2, which was indeed last night. The Mets lost this one 4-3. Unfortunately enough, Robert Stock was the starting pitcher in this game, and he went out with an injury after inning 1. He left with a hamstring injury. He came out there only giving up 1 run, and then we had to open it up to the bullpen, which is very unfortunate. But the New York Mets bullpen did not do that bad of a job, especially for us being banged up. We have a lot of guys just being brought up from AAA, signing guys off the street, and they're playing good. I mean, they only gave up 3 runs as a bullpen after Robert Stock left after the first inning, and I'll take that. I think this game is just an offensive disappointment for the Mets. We only scored 3 runs. Pete Alonso started off the game with his solo shot in the first inning. James McCann had 2 hits. Brandon Nimmo struggled in this game, 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts, so this is definitely not Brandon Nimmo's night. But overall, this game, there's not really too much to talk about other than the offense just did not have the spark that we're used to. They were coming off an extra innings marathon the night before when they scored 15 runs, and then we just did not have enough offensive power to win this game. I feel like this was an opportunity for the Mets to sweep this series. I feel like the bullpen did as much as they could. I honestly was expecting the Reds to really light us up because we had a lot of guys come out there like Negosic. He had 3 innings pitched, gave up 2 earned runs. That's okay for a guy that I don't really expect anything from Negosic, to be honest. There's guys that are coming out there, and we're hopeful that we can get some solid innings, and that's exactly what they did. Only giving up 3 runs in 8 innings. I'll take that from the bullpen. Like I said, unfortunately, the offense just did not have enough firepower. But then we move on to game 3 of the series, which was indeed today's game. We scored 7 runs, and Marcus Shulman had a phenomenal outing, probably his best of the season. 8 innings, 1 hit, 7 strikeouts, 0 earned runs. His ERA is now a 2.59, and he is 7-8 on the season. This is really huge for Marcus Shulman because, as we know, he was going through a little rough patch of the season. He started off strong. He had like 5 or 6 consecutive games going deep into outings, and then leading up until the All-Star break, we know that he unfortunately lost his grandmother, so maybe he was rattled in his mind. He wasn't really confident on the mound, but he had a game like this against the Cincinnati Reds team and absolutely shut them down. He was in rhythm. He was forcing them to ground out every single time. He had 7 strikeouts, and he just had that Marcus Shulman aura to him that we've been used to all throughout the season, and that's huge because, as we know, unfortunately, this New York Mets team, the starting pitchers are very thin. We only have Shulman and Walker as our 2 guys that are healthy that we have confidence in. Tyler McGill obviously is another guy that's healthy and is playing at a very high level. No really expect a rookie to play this well. We still have David Peterson and Jacob deGrom on the IL. We're still waiting for Carrasco to come back, but unfortunately for him, he actually got banged up in his rehab outing for the Syracuse Mets, so we don't even know when Carlos Carrasco is going to come back. So this is huge for Marcus Shulman to go out there and go deep into a game like this. It's exactly what this Mets team needed, especially with the bullpen being overworked for 2 straight games. So for Marcus Shulman to go out there and pitch 8 innings and giving up 1 hit, that is really good news for the Mets. And there's a lot of people out there that honestly lost faith in Marcus Shulman after his couple rough patches, but I didn't. His mindset gives me such confidence in him that he has the ability to deal with adversity better than anybody else on the team, to be honest. He has that positive energy within him, and I really feel like Marcus Shulman, whenever he goes through adversity, he learns from it, and you can see his confidence on the mound was on another level today for Marcus Shulman. And then Jerry's Familia came out there in the 9th inning and looked absolutely insane. He struck out the side. 3 batters faced, 3 strikeouts. So Jerry's Familia looking good. Even though they had a 7-run cushion, he didn't really have to do that much. But it's good to see Jerry's Familia play well. So now let's get into the offensive side of things. Jonathan Villar got us on the board first with a solo shot. He actually broke his Cincinnati Reds fans' phone. If you guys saw that on the SNY broadcast, that was pretty funny. And then a sequence happened which was so awesome to see. Top of the lineup. This is what you want to see from baseball. Anybody around baseball, this is exactly what you dream about. Ready? Leading off, Brendan Nimmo, single, he gets on. Jeff McNeil, he gets a base hit, man on first and second, no outs. Pete Alonso comes to plate, the third batter in the lineup. He gets on base with a single as well. So now it's bases loaded, no outs. The cleanup hitter comes to bat, Dom Smith, and he's swinging at the first pitch. He hits an opposite field grand slam, and that was awesome to see. I feel like Dom Smith was destined to have a breakout series. He's having a lights out month of July, to be honest. Dom Smith is playing on another level. This is huge for Dom Smith because I feel like last year he was easily one of our best hitters on the entire team. I know it was a shortened season, but you can see the dominant potential in Dom Smith, and he is becoming someone like that. And for Dom Smith to hit a grand slam, it's awesome. I mean, grand slams are just great, getting 4 runs off of one swing of the bat. So shout out to Dom Smith. That gives us a 5-0 lead. And then later on in the game, Louis Guillorme goes yard in his second home run of his career, first home run of the season. He parks it with Tomas Nido on base, and that's a 2-run shot, and that gives us a 7-0 lead. And then we hold on to the lead, and like we said, Marcus Stroman, Jeurys Familia shut the door, and we win this one 7-0. And the Mets go to Cincinnati. They take 2 of 3, and now we're pivoting into the Toronto Blue Jays coming to Citi Field, and we go on a 3-series straight homestand at Citi Field. So hopefully we can take advantage. This is a very important series for the New York Mets going up against a really fiery offense in the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm going to make a whole video previewing that series, so stay tuned for that. That is it for my recap for the Reds and Mets series. If you guys enjoyed the video, please do not forget to like, comment down below your thoughts of the Mets series, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Let's go Mets. Peace.